Once in a while, there comes along something that isn't actually clickbait. And when I put in the title that crypto is now changing forever, I actually mean it. And in this video, I'm going to outline what the Trump administration just did, specifically Donald Trump, what he said about the cryptocurrency market, specifically XRP, Solana, Cardano, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, and how this is going to change cryptocurrency forever. If by now you haven't seen the charts, Bitcoin, XRP, most of the markets did an absolute pump today because of what Donald Trump posted on social media, and it has been shared around social media almost as much as any other topic on social media right now. I'm going to give my price predictions for the next couple of days for Bitcoin, XRP, and the rest of the altcoin market. This is going to change crypto and the finance market forever. So let's talk about the SEC, what Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, said, what David Schwartz, the creator of XRP, said, and what Charles Hoskinson, the creator of Cardano, said. Hey everyone, my name is Randy, and welcome back to the Late Night Grind. And right now on this channel, we are covering cryptocurrency news, investment markets, and personal finance. So if any or all those topics interest you, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, join the Late Night Grind community, and if you do a couple of things, I'd appreciate it. Smash the thumbs up button and watch this video all the way to the end. Don't forget to hit that bell notification icon. That way YouTube will send you a notification when I release a new video. So if you do that, I greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, let's jump into it. So early Sunday morning, the cryptocurrency markets went absolutely bonkers. And right now I'm dealing with a significant amount of cope because I got out of a trade literally hours before Trump posted something on social media that sent Bitcoin, XRP, and the rest of them to the moon, at least temporarily. So here's what Donald Trump posted on Truth Social, which was then posted on X, and it went from there. A U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by the Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets, directed by the Presidential Working Group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and Cardano ADA. I will make sure that the U.S. is the crypto capital of the world, and we are making America great again. And shortly after that, he added on to it and he said, and obviously Bitcoin and Ethereum, as other valuable cryptocurrencies, will be at the heart of the reserve. I also love Bitcoin and Ethereum, probably because Bitcoin maxis were absolutely losing their minds on social media. I think they actually lost their minds when some of these altcoins were named as a part of the United States strategic crypto reserve. Now, let's back up a little bit and talk about what could be happening into the future. Because a couple of months ago, Cynthia Lummis, who's a Republican from Wyoming, in the Senate proposed something for the Bitcoin strategic reserve, which would be the United States acquiring approximately 1 million Bitcoin, not $1 million worth of Bitcoin, 1 million Bitcoin over the course of the next 20 years. Now, this is a very strategic investment for the United States, but this is huge because not only are you having sovereign countries building cryptocurrency reserves, you're going to have other countries follow suit. Donald Trump probably saw that right now is the time. Obviously, the markets have a bit of a pullback. Fear was at its lowest point in almost years at a 10 in the fear and greed index. So it was a perfect time to make this announcement. Now, obviously, we saw that the Treasury cash was being injected into the markets the last couple of days, and we saw that the price was going to go up anyway. So regardless, this really put fuel on that fire. So what else could it be doing for altcoins? Well, obviously he mentioned XRP, Solana, and ADA as a part of the strategic reserve. Specifically those altcoins, it's going to be a game changer. A lot of times I've seen XRP to $20, to $100, to $1,000, and you name it over the past couple of years in terms of predictions. This might be the first time since I've been covering XRP that I actually fully believe that XRP could reach $100. Now, I don't mean it's going to happen this cycle or even the next cycle or even the cycle after that. But if it in fact is included in the strategic reserve and the fact that it's a utility token, it derives its value from the fact that it's being used by banks not only in Japan, not only in the United Arab Emirates, not only in South America, but in the United States, and it's going to be used even more. This is going to drive that utility and that value. Now you have the United States literally buying, that is going to be buying a reserve. Now, we don't know how much. Obviously, there's nothing set in stone. There's not even a proposal out. But the fact that they mentioned it is huge. Obviously, it's big for Cardano. It's big for Solana as well. And to be honest, I think that's going to buoy the rest of the altcoin market right along with it. So as this moves in throughout the years, we're going to have to see when the United States actually does their buying. How much of it are they buying? The other thing that I wanted to point out was that recently BlackRock said that they're going to be allocating 1 to 2% of their customers' portfolio into their IBIT, which is their Bitcoin ETF. Which, by the way, if you don't know how much that is, it's approximately $150 billion is what that 1 to 2% represents. Now, just that alone could move markets, but they're probably going to be doing it over the course of a period of time. So that's your backdrop. And now we have the people in the cryptocurrency market making their opinions known. Brian Armstrong, who's the CEO of Coinbase, he actually came out and said that this would probably be better if it was only a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Now, that sounds like a Bitcoin maxi, and I'm not really surprised. But nonetheless, we have Charles Hoskinson, who actually chimed in, and then David Schwartz replied, who is the creator of XRP, and it was a really interesting response. And it all started with Peter Schiff, who is a noted Bitcoin hater. He's a gold bug, and he, of course, was wondering why on earth the United States would be having a strategic Bitcoin and cryptocurrency reserve. Now, he's pointed out that the fact that he's been really anti-Bitcoin, and he said, I get it. I don't agree with it, but I get it in terms of having a strategic Bitcoin reserve. But he said, why on earth would you have some of these altcoins like XRP behind it? And then you had Charles Hoskinson reply to that. Not David Schwartz, the creator of XRP. Charles Hoskinson, the creator of Cardano. And here's what he said. Because XRP is a great technology. It's a global standard, survived for decades through many harsh cycles, and has one of the strongest communities. I think the president made the right decision. To which David Schwartz reposted that, quote tweeted that, and said, am I dreaming? Because a couple of years ago, this would have never happened. These communities were not playing nice with each other. But now that you have somebody who's basically against all of crypto, which is Peter Schiff, the creators of the cryptocurrency are finally starting to come together and act like one big community rather than cult followings of specific tokens. And this is exactly what the cryptocurrency world needed. Now, going back to my point about how this changes cryptocurrency forever, because when the United States wants to be the leader in this, you have no doubt that there is going to be other countries following suit. So let's talk about price. Right now, XRP sitting at about 282. After that massive move up, I don't think it's going to continue. To be honest, I think for the next 24 hours, it's probably going to have a pullback. It's probably going to settle in somewhere around between 260 and 290. It might waffle back and forth. But nonetheless, I think after you have a huge move like that, you're having profit taking, you're having some consolidation, which is only natural. And obviously, Bitcoin is going to be a big driver of that. As we see, it's going to be the same thing. So Monday morning, as these markets open, it might be wild in terms of volatility. So be very careful if you're trading, especially if you're using leverage. Because this news is, of course, huge. But there's going to be market movers that are trying to influence this, that are going to try to wipe out the bears and the bulls all in the same day. When they try to do that, many times they are successful. So right now, XRP is literally one leg up from cracking its all-time highs again. In my opinion, it might break all-time highs within the next day or two. With this much momentum, I don't really see it having a big pullback, but we could be wrong. So XRP to $3.50, yeah. That absolutely could happen, but Bitcoin has to break a serious trendline resistance that it's been up against. It came on the same day that Trump announced tariffs on several countries, spooked a lot of people, risk on assets like the cryptocurrency market took a big hit. So this is something that we're going to need to pay attention to very closely this week. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about all this, what you guys think about the United States doing a reserve. Were they wise to include some of these altcoins in it? Or is there a potential that this is just giving lip service so the crypto markets kind of pump the bags of those holding those altcoins? So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Are other countries going to follow suit? Are there going to be other asset managers following suit? Because now, in my opinion, for the first time in a long time, I think XRP to $100 is not just a clickbait title. I think it is actually reality. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but I believe it can happen if these reserves are put into place. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end, for smashing that thumbs up button, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next video. More institution, Lambo dreams fueled by them crypto stacks. Future in our hands, we ain't looking back. XRP to the moon, watch them rise and shine.